Oh, we on?
Yeah. Are we on yet?
Yeah, we're fucking it. Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Chelsea have had a bore fest 0-0.
Yeah.
Charlie, what are you saying?
Yeah, what we're saying, right, we'll edit all that shit out, right? We're on. Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. I'm outside Stamford Bridge. It's finished Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 0, and it's going to be a replay at Villa Park in the fourth round of the FA Cup. I'm here with Ben. Mate, not the most exciting game, obviously. I think we personally played pretty well. We had a lot of chances. We should have scored, but we didn't. Petrovic made a couple of decent saves towards the end. Obviously, we lost this game 1-0 earlier in the season, so I suppose we didn't lose, so I guess we can maybe look at some positives there. But I mean, how did you see it? I look at it as a frustrating evening because we should have won that game.
100%. It was our game to lose today. The game at the Bridge, Premier League. We just weren't there. But for what it says a lot. It talks about the improvements that we have made over the season. Like few months ago, few weeks ago, we probably would have lost that. But we're starting to step up, and you can see the improvements. Like it's just it's what I've been saying all season. Patience is a fucking virtue, Charlie. Like, all these fucking mugs saying potch out, potch out, potch out, potch out. Lewis, I'm talking to you, by the way, dickhead. Potch out, potch out, potch out. He's not doing it. And now it's like, oh, actually, Potch is doing quite well. Well, shock that. Fucking give someone a fucking chance and let him fucking his tactics put in, and we suddenly start playing well. Obviously, we didn't get the result we wanted, so that might go back in my eyes. But no, I think Villa wanted the replay. You could tell Villa wanted the replay, but can I just give a shout out to a special dickhead, an absolute special dickhead. This man ran on the pitch to celebrate with Villa, gets thrown out, and the goal gets disallowed. Congratulations, you go out to Birmingham, you fucking dickhead. You must feel like the biggest fucking mug on the planet, going out to celebrate a goal that was disallowed. You are some special kind of prick, mate. Congratulations, what have you achieved? You paid this much money for a fucking ticket in the fucking West Lower, and you've just ruined it for a fucking disallowed goal. That's the highlight of the game, mate. That is literally, it says facts when that's the highlight of the fucking game, Charlie. But going back to the actual game itself, again, it gives me vibes of Borough away. It was chance after chance. Madueke, either side, bro. Either side of Martinez, man. And you're scoring. And we don't have to worry about going up to that fucking shithole in Birmingham to fucking... at this point, can we just get Gerrard back at Villa so we know he can win? Because fucking... I don't want to go to Villa Park. It's more games. And, we have got priorities to focus on. We've got to focus on the league. Because, we're slowly but surely creeping up the table. And we have got precious chances to actually now leapfrog certain clubs. But now, fixture congestion, replay at Villa, final in the Carabao. I mean, obviously that's not going to be a weekend, so we don't have to worry about that one. But then, the game that gets moved will probably play midweek. We're starting to get fixture congestion. We should not be worrying about fixture congestion. We're not in Europe. This is not a worry we should have. But again, we're making it hard for ourselves. We just need a number 9. It's so clear that what we need is a number 9. I don't care if it's Osherman. I don't care if it's Tony. Not Duran, mate. Not Duran. I'm sorry, but why are you looking at some unproven youngster when you've got the likes of Benzema, who wants to go from Saudi, when you've got the likes of Osherman, maybe that's maybe a summer thing, but you've got a proven Ballon d'Or striker, Ballon d'Or winning striker, and you're not going in for him. And you say you're signing some guy that I only heard of about a season ago, this season. What is the point? What is going on? But in regards to the game, oh mate, it's just a snooze fest, bro. It's just a snooze fest. I feel so sorry for everyone who had to come watch this tonight because, again, it's just so frustrating. Like I said, Borough away vibes, chance after chance after chance. We could have seen this game off. It was our game to lose, man. But again, going back to positives though, that's where we can talk about. Don't you mug it, Lena? All right. I've heard ya. You behave yourself, all right? Behave. Anyway, but it shows the improvements that we got. Few seasons, not few seasons, few days, not even days. What am I saying? You know what? I'm just a professional waffler, bruv. I just waffle. You know what? Everyone who says I waffle and don't know what I'm saying about, you're right, bruv. I'm sorry. I apologise to you. But a few weeks ago, a few months ago, that's what I meant to say. A few months ago, we weren't doing this sort of stuff. So you can tell that the players are becoming more receptive, but you can tell where we are lacking. And again, number 9, number 9, number 9. Maybe not number 9 because number 9's cursed, but you know what I mean. Like out and out striker. Like, but again, like when I talk about pacey strikers, why are we going in for pacey strikers? Like Timo Werner didn't work. Alvaro Morata didn't work. It's the bullying strikers like the Drogbas, the Costas, the ones that will wind up defenders, the one that will bully them off the ball, hold up the ball and shoot. All right, maybe you can throw Lukaku in there, but that didn't really work out. But we need someone like an Osimhen, man. Like until we get our number 9 sorted, I don't see us scoring many goals every game. And I've just said this off a midweek 6-1 win off against Middlesbrough, but they're Championship, bro. Everyone knew we were going to battle in the Middlesbrough. Anyone who had a doubt about Middlesbrough, what are you doing, man?
I've got a thing like when we're on it, like we can score goals. We're not on it on a consistent enough basis. So the number 9 is going to be crucial, whether it's this month, whether it's the summer, or whatever we end up doing. But in terms of positives, obviously we lost Levi Cole in the warm up to an injury. That's unlucky. But Alfie Gilchrist come in, first start against decent opposition. Obviously played against Preston. What did you make of him? Because he's naturally a centre back, but he obviously played at full back. I thought it was pretty good tonight up against like the Moussa Diaby and whatnot. I mean, how did you see him doing today?
Well, mate, he is done unreal. Like, Alfie Gilchrist, what a player, man. Like, he's come up, he's been needed when he's been needed. Like, he's done what he's done. Like, I mean, let's talk about that tackle at Luton, because obviously I weren't there. Got to give him credit for that. He's going to be a very important player in the coming years, obviously. But let's talk about probably a bigger talking point. Chilwell played left back today, not left wing, left back.
Second game in a row.
As Poch had some, wake up moment. Oh, you know what? Chilwell doesn't really work at left wing. How about I play him in his natural position? But look, the thing is, at least Poch is getting it spot on now. He's getting the tactics right. Villa is. I know I'm talking about that. It was our game to lose and all that, but Villa are not a bad team. They're in the they are competing for Champions League.
They're top 4 at the moment. They're level on points with Arsenal. They're a very good team. So to do what we did today against them, I know we didn't win, but given where we've been, I think we've got to take positives from that. I know it's not the win that we want, but look at it now. Home form here. We're used to doing well here. We haven't done well here for a while. This is now 10 games unbeaten at home. We are making some progress. 10 unbeaten at home, Carabao Cup final. We're still in the FA Cup. We're sort of 3 or 4 points off 6th in the league. I know there's people that don't like the manager, but actually, given all the circumstances, I personally feel we're not actually doing that badly.
Mate, the question you've got to ask these people doubting Poch is, what would Potter have done? What would Lampard have done? We're in a bad position, but I genuinely think that when it comes to the chances we're wasting, how can you blame the manager for someone missing? How can you, what? Has Poch said to the players, you know what? Let's respect the opposition. Let's miss chances after chances after chances. Of course he's not going to say that. But you've got to talk about the players at this point. All right, maybe you could say Poch needs to do more shooting drills. Yeah, of course you can. But at the end of the day, there's only so much that people can do. There's only so much that the manager can do, but you can't change what the players do on the pitch. The mentality that they've got going into a game, you can't change that. You can maybe inspire them, you can maybe try and talk them out of it, but if a player isn't on form, that's on him. That's for him having a bad day. But look, at the end of the day, we've got the replay, and historically you could say that Chelsea should be beating Villa, but I will give credit to Unai Emery. Unai Emery, what a manager, mate. He has come in and he has turned them into a great club. If Arsenal had actually not been fit... Hello. If Arsenal had been patient and trusted Emery, they probably would have had a title by now. They would have had some sort of silverware by now. But they got impatient, hired Arteta and they bottled it. So...
And, mate, to round out, we go to Anfield on Wednesday. Tough away game at Liverpool. Last 7 or 8 games have ended in draws, actually. Klopp obviously announcing today that he's going to be leaving at the end of the season. That's going to go one of 2 ways. It's either going to motivate them even more to give him a great send-off, or it could go the opposite direction, which it probably won't. But, I mean, that's added a little bit of extra spice to Wednesday's game, which we didn't really need. How do you see that one going? Because, as I said, we tend to get a lot of draws. Anfield's a tough place to go. I think we both take the draw right now.
Absolutely.
How do you see that one playing out? How do you see us approaching that game?
Well, to be honest, it's a big team, so I'm actually a little bit more confident than I should be, because when it comes to big teams this season, bar United, which was a blip and a terrible performance, but you got to look at City at home, Liverpool at home. When we have played big teams, we have turned up because they're not playing low blocks. they're not playing our one weakness. So we have actually got an opportunity, but obviously that opportunity has now gone away because Klopp leaving. I'm sorry, but this is Liverpool we're talking about. You know, they are passionate. They do get behind the team. Well, actually, sorry, I forgot we're at Anfield. They don't fucking sing, apart from "You'll never walk alone" and then Liverpool for maybe one chant, you know, pre-match, and then like, oh, and actually, sorry, I forgot. They only sing when they're winning as well. But like, Liverpool will be tough, and it's now tougher because they're going to want to give Klopp a big send-off. Like, realistically, Liverpool are pushing for the title. Like, let's not lie, they are pushing for that title, and especially now with the news that's come out, they are going to turn up. So this Chelsea team needs to turn up. They need to make sure that they do not make any mistakes, because maybe against a Villa, maybe against a Fulham, maybe against a Wimbledon, maybe against a Middlesbrough, you can maybe make one or two mistakes. But you make a mistake against Liverpool, Salah will punish you. Nunes will just turn to Werner and miss. But they have a lot of people that have punishing abilities. But end of the day, up the Chelsea, let's go.